Give moringa seeds to 2 people. One chews a handful every morning and spends the next hour in the bathroom. The other eats 2 seeds with breakfast, and 3 weeks later their fasting blood sugar drops 10 points. Same seed, different users. I'm walking you through how to use moringa seeds better than 99% of people. 5 things to get right. Where you get them, how many you eat, when you eat them, how long you stay on them, and what you combine them with. Which of these 5 do most people get backwards? What's the dosing mistake that turns a powerful seed into a laxative? And what happens when you pair moringa seeds with the right oil? Let's get into it. The wrong way versus the right way. Most people treat moringa seeds like sunflower seeds. They grab a bag, pop a handful, chew them up, and wonder why their stomach is wrecked for the next 2 days. That's the mistake. These aren't a snack. They're concentrated plant medicine, basically. Your body can only handle them if you get 5 things right. Miss one, and you're not getting benefits. You're getting digestive punishment. One seed contains compounds that can lower blood sugar, fight inflammation, and nourish your liver. But that concentration means eating too many too fast overwhelms your gut. And seeds are different from powder. Powder comes from dried leaves, gentler, more diluted. Seeds are the raw delivery system. They contain moringa oil, which has its own benefits but also its own demands on digestion. Seeds are more potent per unit. That's why the dosing rules are completely different. 5 activities: source, dose, timing, duration, and stack. Let's go through each one. Number 1, source, where you get your seeds. Source comes first. Most people fail here before they even start. You go online, type moringa seeds, and get 100 options. Bags of dried seeds, organic labels, superfood stamps. They all look the same. They're not. Moringa seeds lose potency when they're old, improperly dried, or stored in heat. A bag that sat in a warehouse for 6 months? Those seeds still look fine, but the active compounds have degraded. You're eating expensive tree nuts that do nothing. 3 questions before you buy. First, are the seeds still in their wings? Fresh moringa seeds come with a papery wing attached. Wings intact means recently harvested. Pre-shelled seeds mean you're trusting someone else's timeline. Second, what color inside? Quality seeds are cream-colored to light tan, dark brown or black. They're old or stored wrong. Third, do they taste bitter? Fresh seeds have a distinctly bitter coating with a slightly sweet interior. If they taste like cardboard, the active compounds have broken down. Bitterness is a quality signal. Check the origin too. India, East Africa, the Philippines, Southeast Asia. These regions produce the highest concentration of beneficial compounds. Climate and soil do half the work long before the seed reaches your kitchen. Your source takeaway: wings intact if possible, cream-colored interior, bitter taste, known origin. That's 1 of 5. Also check for third-party testing. A certificate of analysis tells you what's in those seeds and what isn't. Heavy metals, pesticides, mold. A company that publishes test results is a company that trusts its product. Nail the source, and you've cleared the first hurdle. Get it wrong, and nothing else on this list can save you. Number 2, exact dose. The math most people get wrong. Second, dose. The more is better crowd destroys themselves here. You read that moringa seeds are good for blood sugar or inflammation, so you eat 5 or 6 at once. 2 hours later, you're cramping, bloated, and running to the bathroom. You decide moringa seeds don't agree with you. They agreed with you fine. You just ate too many. Think of it like a spice. A pinch of cayenne adds flavor, but a tablespoon burns your mouth off. One seed contains oils and compounds your digestive system has to process. Your gut bacteria haven't seen this food before. Dump 5 seeds in on day 1 and you're asking for trouble. The smart start: 1 seed, 1 single seed on day 1. Chew it thoroughly and swallow with food. Not because you're overly cautious, because you're giving your gut bacteria time to adjust. Day 2, 1 seed. Day 3, 1 seed. By the end of the week 1, if everything went smoothly, try 2 seeds. Week 2, 2 seeds per day. Split if you want, 1 with breakfast, 1 with lunch. 2 to 4 seeds per day is the sweet spot for most. Very few need more than 4. And more doesn't mean better once you've hit the effective range. Track how you feel at each dose. Blood sugar stable or dropping too far? Digestion smooth or disrupted? Energy steady or off? If you're on diabetes medication, moringa seeds can amplify the blood sugar lowering effect. A glucose log for the first 2 weeks isn't paranoid. It's smart. Your dose rule: start with 1 seed, build by 1 seed per week, plateau at 2 to 4 per day. 2 down, 3 to go. More than that isn't dedication. It's just more seeds doing the same job with a bigger tab. The next mistake makes source and dose almost irrelevant. You can buy the freshest seeds on the planet, eat the perfect number, and still trigger digestive chaos with one timing error. Number 3. Eating window when you eat them. Third, timing, the invisible wall almost nobody sees. You eat moringa seeds on an empty stomach first thing in the morning because you read somewhere that's optimal for absorption. By noon, you're cramping and miserable. Here's what you missed. These seeds on an empty stomach hit hard. It hits like you took a shot of whiskey before breakfast. The bitter compounds, the oils, the fiber. All of it lands in a gut with nothing to buffer it. For sensitive stomachs, especially over 60, that's a recipe for nausea and bathroom emergencies. Eat moringa seeds with food, always. A real meal, not a piece of toast. Eggs, oatmeal, avocado. Something substantial. The food cushions the seeds and slows the release of active compounds. Same seeds, completely different experience. The difference isn't the seed, it's the plate it lands on. Timing also affects what you're using the seeds for. If blood sugar balance is your goal, eating seeds 15 to 30 minutes before a meal can help blunt the glucose spike. But start this only after your gut tolerates seeds with food first. Don't jump to pre-meal dosing on day 1. For general wellness, inflammation, energy, antioxidant defense, taking them with breakfast or lunch works fine. Avoid eating them late. Some people report a mild energy lift, and eating them at dinner can interfere with sleep. Medication spacing matters too. These seeds can affect how your body absorbs certain drugs. If you're on thyroid medication, blood pressure pills, or diabetes medication, eat your seeds at least 2 hours apart from your prescription. This isn't paranoia, this is pharmacology. 2 hours of spacing costs you nothing and settles the whole question. Your timing rule? Eat moringa seeds with food earlier in the day and space them from your medications. That's 3 of 5. The practical move. Build seeds into your breakfast routine. Chew 1 or 2 thoroughly while eating your eggs or oatmeal. Swallow with food in your stomach. If you take thyroid medication first thing, wait 2 hours, then eat your seeds with breakfast halfway through. You've got the source, the dose, and the timing. But the next 2 are where the real separation happens. Duration is the mistake that turns a good thing into a gut problem. Stacking is where moringa seeds go from useful to powerful. Number 4, duration. How long before you cycle off? Fourth, duration. Almost nobody follows this rule, and it's the quietest of the 5 because nothing goes wrong on day 1. Here's what happens. You find something that works and eat it every single day forever. You never stop to ask whether your body still needs it at the same level or whether continuous use is slowly doing something you don't want. The issue with moringa seeds? They contain compounds that over many months of daily use can build up. Some research flags potential concerns with prolonged high intake, effects on liver enzymes, thyroid function, gut bacteria balance. The evidence isn't settled, but the pattern is clear enough. Cycling is smarter than grinding. Run moringa seeds in cycles. 4 weeks on, 1 week off. Or 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off. It works just like training at the gym. Muscles grow during rest, not during the lift. The exact ratio matters less than the principle. Give your body a break. During the off week, you're not losing progress. You're letting your system recalibrate. When you come back, you often feel the effects more clearly than after months of continuous use. That's your system readjusting. Plain and simple. If you've been eating moringa seeds daily for 2 months straight without a break, this is your sign. Take a week off. See how you feel, then resume. Your duration principle, cycle it. 4 to 6 weeks on, 1 to 2 weeks off. Your body adapts to everything. Give it a reset. 4 down, 1 to go. What to do during your off week? You don't need to replace moringa seeds with something else. Just eat your normal meals. Get your nutrients from food. Many people report that after a week off, the first seeds back feel noticeably different. Clearer energy, better tolerance, smoother digestion. That's your system responding fresh. Skip the reset, and a smart habit slowly hardens into a standing risk. Honor it, and the seeds keep earning their place. Number 5. Stack. What to combine, what to avoid. 5th, stacking, where moringa seeds get more powerful. Most people eat seeds by themselves and wonder why the effects feel modest. But certain combinations amplify what they do. The most powerful stack I've seen, moringa seeds plus black seed oil. Here's why it works. Moringa seeds bring concentrated plant compounds, oils, antioxidants, blood sugar balancing molecules. Black seed oil brings thymoquinone, with its own anti-inflammatory and metabolic properties. Together, they're like a pitcher and catcher, each makes the other more effective. The practical unlock: eating your moringa seeds with a teaspoon of black seed oil adds fat to help absorption and boosts the anti-inflammatory stack. Chew your seeds, swallow them, then take your black seed oil. Or take the oil first to coat your stomach. Either way, they work in parallel. Some people separate them. Moringa seeds in the morning, black seed oil at night. That works too. The key is both are in your rotation. What to avoid stacking? Moringa seeds plus other blood sugar lowering supplements like berberine, fenugreek, or gymnema, especially if you're already on diabetes medication. 3 or 4 things all pulling your blood sugar down can pull it too far. That's when you get dizzy, weak, shaky. 1 lever pulling your blood sugar down is useful. 4 levers pulling at once is a problem. Also be cautious eating large amounts of moringa seeds if you're already on high-dose vitamin or mineral supplements. The seeds themselves contain significant micronutrients. Stacking more on top can push certain levels higher than intended. Your stack rule: moringa seeds plus black seed oil is the combination worth trying. Just watch the blood sugar math if you're on medication. That's all 5. 1 practical way to run this stack: chew your seeds with breakfast. 30 minutes later, take a teaspoon of black seed oil, or right after the seeds if you prefer. Simple, effective, and synergistic. Think of the black seed oil as the key that unlocks more of what the moringa already carries. Healthy fats in general, avocado, olive oil, nuts, help buffer the seeds and aid absorption. But the black seed oil stack is the one with the most research and reported results. Who should be careful? Moringa seeds are safe for most people. But most people isn't everyone. If you fall into one of these groups, the rules change, or the seeds come off the table. Pregnancy is the hard stop. Moringa has been linked traditionally to uterine contraction risk, real or folklore. It doesn't matter. If you're pregnant or trying, skip the seeds entirely. Diabetes medication is the big flag. If you're on metformin, insulin, or any glucose-lowering drug, adding moringa seeds can push your levels lower than expected. Track your blood sugar for the first 2 weeks. Tell your doctor. Watch for signs of lows, shakiness, sweating, confusion, sudden fatigue. Blood pressure medication follows the same logic. Moringa can lower blood pressure modestly. If you're on lisinopril, amlodipine, or similar, the combination can drop you too far. Dizziness when you stand. Fatigue that doesn't make sense. Those are signs the stack is too strong. Thyroid medication needs spacing and awareness. If you're on levothyroxine or similar, keep your moringa seeds at least 2 hours away from your dose, and mention it at your next thyroid panel. Blood thinners deserve caution. Moringa has mild blood-thinning properties. If you're on warfarin, Eliquis, or Xarelto, the combination can tip bleeding risk higher. Your doctor should know. Kidney issues require attention. Moringa seeds are nutrient-dense, including minerals your kidneys process. Reduced kidney function means those minerals can accumulate. Get your labs checked before adding seeds at higher doses. Surgery means stopping ahead of time. Stop moringa seeds at least 2 weeks before any scheduled procedure. The move: if you take any prescription, mention moringa seeds to your pharmacist before you start. They can check for interactions in 30 seconds. Free, fast, keeps you out of trouble. That's the full system. But even with all 5 dialed in, one gap separates the people who feel results from the people who just go through the motions. The seeds framework, your checklist. Any supplement's results depend on you. Even with the perfect moringa seeds in your cabinet, they're only as good as the system you run them through. The people who get real, lasting results follow a simple framework. I call it SEEDS. 5 letters you can run from memory, no bottle label guesswork required. S is for source. Wings intact if possible, cream-colored interior, bitter taste, known origin. If you can't verify freshness and quality, you're guessing. E is for exact dose. Start with 1 seed, build by 1 seed per week, plateau at 2 to 4 per day. Track how you feel at each level. E is for eating window. Eat seeds with food, never on an empty stomach. Earlier in the day, space them from your medications by at least 2 hours. D is for duration. Cycle them. 4 to 6 weeks on, 1 to 2 weeks off. Your body needs breaks to stay responsive. S is for stack. Moringa seeds plus black seed oil covers more ground than seeds alone. Watch your blood sugar if you're already supplementing or medicated. That's SEEDS. 5 letters, 5 rules, and the difference between digestive chaos and actual results. The real edge. Everyone watching this feels like someone else is getting better results, that they found a better source, or a secret timing trick, or some stack you haven't heard of yet. That's what it feels like trying to improve your health naturally. The supplement world feels like a casino. But the people quietly getting results aren't luckier than you. They're just more precise about the details. But here's the truth. The edge isn't the seed. The edge is the system. You've been carrying labels for years. My gut is too sensitive. Nothing works for me. I've tried Moringa before and it wrecked my stomach. Those are just labels. Stories based on seeds you ate wrong. Too many, too fast, on an empty stomach without cycling. For a few dollars a month, you can follow a system that respects your biology. Verified source. Slow dose escalation. Smart timing. Disciplined cycles. Strategic stacking. That system works regardless of your age or how many supplements have failed you before. Moringa seeds will give you a lot. Blood sugar balance, anti-inflammatory compounds, nutrients most diets miss. A natural energy lift without the crash. Real benefits when you do it right. But what Moringa seeds can't give you is the precision that made you watch this far instead of clicking away. You already have that. Now you have the system to match. 5 rules: source, dose, timing, duration, and stack. Miss one and you're wasting money or wrecking your gut. Nail all 5 and Moringa seeds start doing what the research says they can. If you're ready to try the stack that amplifies everything you just learned, I've already broken down the 12 changes you'll feel when you add black seed oil to Moringa seeds. The ones most people overlook, but your body will notice in the first 2 weeks. It's on your screen right now. Click it and I'll meet you there.